Hi, my name's Chelsea, and I am a host, writer, producer, and cat mom. Dear little Chelsea, I wish you knew all of the things you are capable of and what you could and would accomplish, and that you will find your people and your person. It seems at times like nobody will ever see you for who you know you are. You wonder if there will ever be a time when you can be your most authentic self and not only be accepted for it, but celebrated. I wish I could tell you that you will, and not to let the kids you're forced to make nice with now, out of circumstance and geography, make you feel less than. Growing up I always felt like I felt like I was a fun person you might want to be friends with, or guys might want to date, or like I was good at like certain things, or I was like an okay girl you might want to have in your life. But I never felt like I fit in. I never felt like people were responding to me the way I felt inside. And I think a lot of that goes back to like that I didn't live my life in high school to appeal to dudes, like I never really cared about how like I dressed or my hair. I was very like, oh my god, I got more important things to do. I got 30 more minutes to sleep. Yeah, I don't need to like be doing my makeup and hair, just whatever. So that was kind of the person I was in high school. I know you believe that you're okay at certain things or capable in certain ways, but you really never allow yourself to dream big. And I wish that you would. You see your dreams and the world as being too big to get close to. I don't think you have low expectations for yourself, but you only know your small town and your little bubble and cannot wrap your brain around how anyone could ever carve out a place for themselves in a competitive career in a big city. Growing up, my dream was to make television. I was obsessed with TV. I feel like my mom would be horrified. TV definitely didn't like raise me. My mom did a great job. Shout out to Debbie White. But I mean, she loved TV as much as me, so TV was like a whole family's special time, So to me, TV felt like a friend. My life in a lot of ways revolved around TV, and it just felt though so magical, You're like, how does this even get made? Like, who are these special people that are just like plucked out to make television? And they live in like New York or LA. Do those places even exist? I just was this little girl in this really small rural town, Clarion, Pennsylvania, autumn leaf capital of the world. You already know. And yeah, so it was my dream to maybe figure out a way to make television someday, but it also at the same time just seemed laughable to me. It just didn't seem like something that was for someone growing up in a small town. It sounds so weird and silly, I guess, when you say it out loud now, especially, I mean, remember, I grew up in the 80s. We didn't have the internet. I think maybe in some ways now, I don't know. I would imagine kids now, maybe things feel more accessible because the internet and social media makes us all feel closer and more relatable. But growing up in the 80s and 90s, just also my personality. I think I was also very like, I don't know if I could do that. It just felt wild. It felt like, I don't even know, the TV just comes into my house by magic and is made by magic people. It feels like the types of things you dream of are only for special people, or people with lots more luck than you. You can't imagine how you could ever stand out enough to break through the noise of everyone clamoring for the same position. It feels impossible, futile, and stressful. But the things you dream of aren't just for special people, little Chelsea. They're for anyone who just makes a decision to try. Finally, in college, I had my college advisor. She just encouraged me. Shout out to Betsy Craig. She encouraged me to apply for this fellowship program that I ended up getting into. And that was sort of the first, not to say the first person in my life who believed in me. I had lots of amazing teachers in my life, but something clicked for me when my college advisor, when I was telling her about my dreams of moving to New York and working in TV, and she kind of looked at me like, well, yeah, you should just do that. Like, it was so simple. She's like, yes, and why wouldn't you do that? Just do it. And she kind of helped me forge a path. So it's the very short story of how I ended up where I am. But then again, I think the not knowing and underestimating yourself made you who you are today. Thankfully, you'll make the decision to just give it a shot with no expectations, still feeling like your dreams may always be out of reach. And that will make you work harder and smarter. It will make you more determined and more resilient. I definitely don't consider myself a special person. I think I just realized that everyone is just out there trying their best, and a lot of people who are making decisions don't know what the hell they're doing. And once I made that connection, I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. But it's still hard. You know, I have high expectations for myself. I have high expectations for everyone. And so you think there's still so many ways I feel like I have imposter syndrome, or I think of the ways I could be doing better. And then I just think of one person who is in a decision-making position. I mean, he whose name we shall not even speak, 45, to name one of many, down, even to people I interact with in my day-to-day. There's just crazy people out here making decisions and running things, and so, good Lord, I should certainly be able to throw my hat in the ring if I even a little bit know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? You are just as capable, if not more, than anyone you see out there living your dreams. Listen to me, all the little Chelseas out there. You're way more capable. Don't let them convince you otherwise. You can be that person, and you are that person. Anyone watching who you feel like you relate to my story, you're growing up in a really small town, you feel like you don't know the next step to take, just take a step. I mean, just start creating. Now, we live in the future compared to when I was growing up, everyone has a phone that you can take videos on. I think it's a little bit more accessible to take those first steps. Just start creating the stuff that you hope to be paid to create someday. But it feels so ridiculous me even saying this. It just goes to show how different things were just from when I was little, not too long ago. Because now I even wonder, do kids feel that way? Every kid is a TikTok star. So they're probably watching this oh girl, what was wrong with you? Are you okay? Why didn't you just get your phone out and go viral? I hope kids now feel way more empowered than I did, and feel like they see a clearer path, because I did not. My dad had the VHS camera where you literally put a VHS tape in it, and that's what I was making little videos on. They don't even know what it is. I can hear them through the internet. They're like, what is a VHS? They're like, VHS. They're Googling it. What are these letters? I'm Chelsea, and this is my note to self.
Hey guys, we're the trio, and we just want to come to you guys real quick and say thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys been giving so far. We love seeing your comments. We love that you're liking and all the engagements and your reposts and your Instagram stories, and we just say thank you so much.
So Note to Self is a letterhead project that allows you to speak truth to your power. If you had the chance to talk to your younger self and reflect on the past, what would you say?
We are challenging you to do the Note to Challenge. This challenge consists of you writing a letter to your younger self.
And if you're feeling brave enough and want to upload your video, you can do so using #Note2Challenge.
Or if you don't want to do the video, take a picture of the letter and upload it on Instagram using #Note2Challenge.
Make sure to head over to our YouTube channel to like, comment, and subscribe at The Trio with 2 E's.
New episodes drop every Sunday at 3 p.m.
See you there.